the drug war might indeed be over. Not quite, but possibly. The Sentencing Commission, which recommends guidelines for federal crimes that judges look at while making sentences, has made, they've pushed forward a new ruling, and this happened earlier this year, that basically altered the formula for non-violent drug trafficking sentences in an effort to lower those sentences. Those guidelines go into place this March, barring congressional action to get rid of them. So on Friday, the Sentencing Commission made an even more drastic move. It voted unanimously to apply the new law, full retroactivity of the new guidelines to those sentences before they go into effect. Once again, unless Congress acts, in a way, some 46,000 prisoners, about a quarter of the federal prison population, will be able to petition a judge to have their sentence reduced, perhaps by a matter of years. This change goes even farther than what Holder and the Justice Department already have asked for, which will only affect 27,000 prisoners. Now, here's my thing on this, right? I think this is a great idea, and I actually am, I think the Sentencing Commission is making the right decision here. And I think this is a cost savings thing for the American people, right? Because we spend a lot of money in federal prisons. And I mean a lot of money, I mean goo-gobs and goo-gobs and goo-gobs of money we spend in federal prisons. So, being able to end our dependency on federal prisons by putting these people back into society for non-violent drug offenses is the way to go. And now let me be very clear and nuanced about this. Now what I hope we will see is hope is the wrong word because this is very unlikely with this Congress. But now that if this law goes into effect without congressional action, 46,000 individuals will have their sentence lessened. Now what are we going to do as a country to make sure that those 46,000 individuals are rehabilitated and reintegrated in society in a meaningful way so they don't end up back in prison, right? What are we going to do? Are we going to create halfway houses? Are we going to create counseling? Are we going to create job opportunities? Because if we just release them back into society without putting the mechanisms and tools and metrics there for them to succeed, then we're back where we started. So and mind you, Congress doesn't pay. If they don't pay attention to you at home, you think they're paying attention to me? They're probably not. But I will implore those members of Congress to say, now that we're getting all this cost savings from lessening of sentences at the federal penitentiary, what can we do to make the lives of those individuals better? What can we do to enrich the community where they're going back to? I think it's a fair question that we should ask ourselves, and it's a fair question for Congress to consider. But maybe it's just Richard.